Hello and welcome, sports fans, to the Ashburn Ice House, home of the Westfield Ice Dogs. I'm John Baranowski. With me is Philip Prevost. We are at the beginning of Spring League hockey. We missed the season, the regular season for ice hockey with the Ice Dogs. And now we're in Spring League.
It's dead now. I can't hear you.
And so we are combined with two other high schools to start this off. And of course, everything we thought was working just fine is going to give us trouble straight away. Which is weird because I can hear him just fine. Let's try him at another port. Okay, so down in the near side corner, our first Westfield hockey of the season. Spring League. We're also in with Briar Woods and a couple of players from Chantilly. Neither club able to ice a full team. So here we are in this game against Battlefield High School. Battlefield setting up shop in the Westfield zone. We're going to refer to it as the Westfield combined team for the purposes of this season. Sorry, Briar Woods and Chantilly. But you'll know who they are based on the sweaters. The Briar Woods kids in blue and orange. Of course, we're just playing color versus white sweaters. And we'll do our best. Well, we had a little bit of this last year with the Tuscarora team. One of the major differences with Spring League is 8th graders are allowed to participate, the rising freshmen who we hope to have on the team next year. Over on the far side, it's held in there by Preston Morrell. Back around to the near side corner. Eastman taking it away for Battlefield. Hands it off to Shappy. Quick shot on, sails wide. Brennan Dolan in net for Westfield combined. Raj Vats plays that up and out. Far side it goes, picked up by Dylan Jagels. Ahead for Eastman. Eastman to the near side. It's a good play by Isaac Hale holding that one out. Playing it through, it goes for Dietz. Why don't I have him on my oh, Connor Dietz, he's listed as 38 here. I think his sweater says 33. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a piece of it's missing. As it goes deep in enemy territory, Carter Kimmel, the one trying that. So we'll see what happens from there. Trying to make sure we have this set up right. 12:31 left here in the first period of play. Face off one by Westfield. Connor Dietz fighting for that one. It goes off to Alex Bergley. Bergley ahead to Dietz. Dietz in enemy territory. Takes the shot, sails wide. Far side boards, it's picked up by Steve Balog. One of the few double zeros in hockey. That's a great number. Down low it goes, picked up by Battlefield. The Bobcats won't hang on long. Quick shot on, save made, and covered up there.
It's too loud. I can't. All I hear is you.
I don't know why that's so loud. The other question is it so loud for our audience? It worked fine before.
Now it's
Well, that's because I just turned it all the way down. How about now?
okay. That's a little bit better.
I mean, it's a volume knob. It shouldn't be rocket science.
Okay, and that's not ear piercing. Okay.
So, all right. Quick shot on. Steered aside. Battlefield setting up shop. Dolan standing tall in net. Down low it goes for Peter Grugovich. Save made. Dolan's going to hang on. 11:37 left here in the first. So, Phil, have you figured out how your ears work?
What?
So that's a no. Okay. At least you're here.
At
At least the headset's on. I feel better, all things considered. Nothing like the first game of a season, right? How are you still having problems?
It's when you hit like those very strong consonants, they're piercing.
I don't. I mean, we just had a game earlier today. How are you screwing this up?
There we go. What that? Now I can't hear anything. There you go.
Well, you can adjust your own volume.
I was trying to, wasn't working.
I don't know how you're screwing up a volume though. Quick shot on, and there's a goal. It's skidded past Dolan on the shot from Jagels at the near side point. That's going to be 1-0 for Battlefield.
And it'll be interesting to see how our Westfield combined team handles the beginning of this game, at least, because they didn't have any winter action, fall action, because they weren't unable to get enough players for the team together. So
well, COVID doesn't help that either. It's a number of reasons.
Well, yes. So just kind of seeing, actual games versus practice is two different things.
Quick shot on, save made by Dolan. Vought's going to slap it up and out of play, and that's going to get us an icing call. We also have Ryan Dolan, an 8th grader, played at Ashburn in the Bantam House League, if I'm reading my roster info correctly. We played off from Dylan Jagels, who got that last goal. Played right in front, save made by Dolan. Another quick shot. Dolan got no help from the defense on that, and that's going to be 2-0.
And it's a quick 2-0. Only a couple minutes into the period here. And the shots are also in favor of Battlefield. Well, I'm probably going to guess 7-1 at this point. But, yeah, so far, Battlefield being able to, there's no combined team there. It's showing right now. They have that rapport with each other and are able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we kind of knew that there were going to be some issues coming into this. We know that the cards are stacked against this. 3 schools combined. It's nice to have some people on the bench for once. There's that. Missing some players that were a key part. And of course, not having the regular season, we're gonna have some tough teams, some tough games to play. But you play hockey, you develop the program, and the whole point is to try and get to the point where we play as a Westfield team, rather than combining and finding ways. And not that it hasn't brought Westfield success. Their last hockey game was the championship, which they won, the provisional championship for schools that had combined teams. The best provisional team was this Westfield team, along with Tuscarora. Back along this near side it goes, kept in by, it's not going to be in, it's going to be just outside the zone. Flint holding on to it, Burgley stepping up on the defense. It goes back down low for Preston Murrell. Murrell to the near side for Burgley. Alex Burgley will push it ahead to the Westfield blue line. Dolan trying to get after it. Pocket picked. Played right to the net. And then trying to sweep back around was Burgley. Miller going to pick up that one. Lots of speed and the stick handling. Much improved. Really impressive. Someone has been doing their skating and taking care of business in this long Westfield off season. Back round behind it goes. Luke Dysart, one of our Chantilly players, picking that one up, challenging into the corner. Pressured hard, pinned by Peyton Ramos. Round behind the net, stolen away by Miller. Miller goes back the other way, trying to find a way in front, quick shot. Just a bit off. Back now to the near side, up and out. Through now for Miller. Miller has some room, takes right, they score! Stepped up in front and picked it, glove side low. That's a heck of a shot right there.
Well, yeah, and that came off a very close opportunity about a second ago with Painter. And you're saying he had an open net. You could see it up here, and the puck just kind of rolled on him. And luckily he was able to come back, and the Westfield combined team was able to put it back in the net.
Daniel Daggett in net. Has a 2.5 total goal, GAA, total goals against a 5 in 2 games. No wins and loss record listed. But it looks pretty solid. But we've got one pass. It's now 2-1 in favor of Battlefield. Sean Hoffman, far side, swings on to the near side. No, excuse me, that is 29, which is Grant Wagner. Wagner to the net, quick shot, save made Dolan, he slaps it away. Quick play in front, and that hit off of something and into the back of the net. I don't know that a Battlefield player actually touched it. Or not on purpose.
Not on purpose, but I mean, that's a quick response there. And it was just, and part of that is defensive. I mean, you had 3 Battlefield players around the net there. No defense there. I mean, that's very easy to have something like that bounce against you. We have a stoppage here. Probably an offsides. .7:28 left in the first, and it's 3-1 in favor of Battlefield.
Face off won by the Bobcats, but it will be smacked away by Miller. Back through it goes, Burgley. Alex Burgley trying to play it off to Jason Miller, but lots of effort there from Tyler Shappy. Back into the zone it goes for Wagner. Wagner dangles his way around. Good defensive effort there by Hale. Swinging in quickly to get there. Jack Dugan showing off the speed. Someone has kept those Jets hot all off season. Dugan is hitting new speeds that we haven't seen yet in this game. He gets the puck, tripped up, trying to play it off. It comes through for Balog, and are we going to get a call? We are, a trip. And that's what happens. You keep those feet moving, you'll draw calls.
Yeah, and you might actually see not as many calls today because we only have a 2-line ref system today. That third person, because there's been a couple where there's been a trip and a hold here and there, possibly. But that one was a little bit.
Yeah. Dugan could have been off to the races if with that opportunity. So it's sometimes about how much impact does it have.
Right. And sometimes, like something like that, it's probably a good penalty. I mean, if not,
it's going to be Jamison Flint who's going to get that penalty. 2 minutes for tripping. Played right in front. Westfield played right. Dolan with the save. 9 seconds off of that man advantage. We'll get a face-off to start things off and see if Westfield can have possession from the start. Face-off won by the Ice Dogs over to the far side, up and out. Willing to take lots of time carrying it back is Battlefield. After all, they're on the PK. Dugan will step in there and steal it away. Reverses field. He has his pocket picked by Balog. Charging in there, Carter Kimmel. Dugan coming in to help out. Sends it in that far side corner. Swing around, up and out of the zone. You're all going to have to chase back after it. Dolan going to come out and play some light Turco action. Send it up. Actually, I think I might have hit out of the bench. Puck out of play for a goalie is a 2-minute penalty, but that was past the blue line, and so it won't count against him. You can't clear it out of play in your own zone. That's a delay of game penalty.
I mean, it goes with the defense as well. You can't.
Well, it started with goaltending. Yeah, they added defense 2006.
I feel like that was after the
big lockout.
The big lockout.
Yeah.
The full season lockout.
1 minute left on that power play for the Ice Dogs. Slow in getting things started. Difficult maintaining possession, but again, first game in a year, a little more. About 14 months probably. Far side it goes, not to mention a number of 8th graders who will be rising freshmen next year. Up along that far side, charging ahead, Brady Gallagher. Puck played around the horn on the near side. No one had to pick it up. Dolan will step back to it. Goes over to Gallagher. Gallagher centering effort trying to find Dietz. It's going to be intercepted by Jagels. Jagels, quick shot. And I think that snuck in. It did. Just under the glove of Brandon Dolan. A short-handed goal with 4:53 left here in the first and 17 seconds left on the man advantage.
That's unfortunate. That's one that Dolan wants back. He thought he had it, and
just a little bit of daylight there, and that's all it needs.
It's sneaky.
You got to watch those pucks. Far side goes Dysart trying to find Miller. Taken away by Battlefield. The long toss stopped by Dolan. Dysart will grab it, send it up ice. Long toss to the near side corner. Jagels will send it over the far side. Sending out with ahead, Dysart chasing down Peter Gugovic. Gugovic around behind the Westfield net. Up top to Jagels, who sends one home, and he scores. That hit something on the way in, and then top side blocker.
Yeah, that was definitely a deflection there.
That will make it 5-1 here. 4:12 left in the first period.
I'm not saying it's going to happen, but regular season, there's a mercy rule.
No, don't talk about it yet. Here's Dugan. Dugan, shot, save made on the blocker. Gets his own rebound. A little bit of support there from Andrew Painter. Round in front again, Dugan with the shot, save made by Daggett. Over to the far side it goes. And played off for Gugovic. Quick shot. Did that? That did, didn't it? It did. It did.
Well, I could hear the scorekeeper button from up here, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, inside the crossbar, that was unexpected little shot. Dolan was caught low. It went high. I mean, and you know, let's be clear. Battlefield has a very effective team. I should have went through their regular season stats, but they are quite effective. Schipple to the near side for Eastman. Far side, unable to hold it in was Kimmel. Quick shot on, save made Dolan. He hangs on to that one. 3:22 left here in the first. 6-1 Battlefield.
I want to say he got a little applause there from the couple fans in the stands.
Oh, it was a good save.
It was a good save. Got to give him some confidence. I think the last like 3 or 4 shots he's faced has gone in. So
yeah, I don't know how much practice he's had, and goaltending is not one of those things where it's easy to practice on your own. Sure, you can practice skills, but there's nothing like a game. So, quick play in front. Dolan doing a good job down low, and it will be waved off. He had it. It's under his pad, and they will get the whistle.
Unless you have a friend coming over your house and just whipping shots at you in the driveway.
Even then, it's still, you don't have the pressure, the adrenaline of a game. I know, I'm sure every goalie coach is cringing and be like, no, you can totally practice these things, but I don't feel it's quite the same. Not to mention, you know, defense has not been kind to Dolan so far today. But what do you want for your first time through, right? Near side it goes for Dietz. Dietz muscles back to it, a little bit of help from Dysart. Battlefield with it still. Puts it right in front, on the doorstep. There it is, waiting. It's over near side for Voss. Going to be kept in by Jagels. Dysart plays it through, and it's going to be stopped off there by, is that Gallagher? That is Gallagher. Dysart, down low. We're going to have a delayed penalty call here. That hit rather high. I don't know what he's calling because he's facing that direction and not this one.
I would say a board?
2 and 10. I mean, that was a high hit, but yeah, okay.
There was also a little extracurricular afterwards, so.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. But I mean, it was a high hit. It looked like it was probably a head contact rough.
And then part of that, and then right at this point in high school hockey, that's not necessarily like malicious either.
It doesn't have to be.
Who got the penalty again?
I don't know yet.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear it either.
Well, I'm sure they'll have to put it up on the board.
But 84.
Marshall Eastman.
Yeah, he had a 4 or 5 inches on the player, so I mean, just making a contact to make a hit. I mean, you can hit his head pretty easily.
Jason Miller puts one to the net. Finally slapped away. Yeah, that's always a complaint of hockey. Oh, big turnover right in front. Looks like the Ice Dogs will be able to mitigate that one. Yeah, I mean, as you have players with growth spurts and such, that you get a little more height on them. All of a sudden, what was a normal hit looks like an elbow. What constitutes a cross check is much quicker because the height. And of course, head contact now being a major emphasis, as it should be. Dolan stopping that one, leave it off for Dysart. Ahead to Burgley, can't get a handle on it, it's going to go into the zone, and an icing call against Westfield. Icing on the power play. Ba-dum, ba-dum. 1:02 left on that power play. Ice Dogs down 6-1. Here with 1:20 left here in the first. Face-off won by Battlefield, but control of the puck will fall to Westfield. Dugan trying to work it up and out past Balog. Dugan gets tripped up again, gets back to that puck, battling to it. Plays it right in front, bouncing puck, trying to find Dysart. He will chase it down and keep it in. Extra effort on that one. Far side, Dugan digging for it. A little bit of help from Kimmel. Out to Dysart, quick shot, save made. Might have hit someone in front. Painter will keep it in on the near side. Back over that far side, Dysart, it will hit his skates, but it's unable to stop it from coming up and out of the zone, though he does keep on it. Back on behind now for Flint. Power play expires. Just 14 seconds left here in this first period. Zekas into the zone now on the near side. Right in front, going to be slapped away, back behind the net. Painter stepping in there. And that's how we're going to end the first period of play. Westfield combined team 1, Battlefield 6. Not the way you want to start off the spring league season, but certainly a lot of reasons behind that score.
And you can say this, some of the players, their skills haven't, deteriorated over having such a long break. I mean, Dugan's stick handling was pretty good out there.
I think Jason Miller looked great out there. After all, he has the lone goal for this team. I think, so you can tell some of these kids have definitely been continuing the workouts, continuing to work on their skills, taking whatever ice time they can. And some have not had that ability. I mean, after all, it takes hockey is not a sport that's super accessible. It's not like you can go out in the backyard and skate. Not in Northern Virginia, anyways. So
you can't really do that anywhere unless you're in like Minnesota.
Well, you go far enough north, but I mean, it's we expect there's going to be quite a bit of rust. You simply expect that. Not to mention miscommunications, not to mention just being flat. I mean, it's been 14 months. What do you want?
So I was thinking of combined names.
Oh, God.
But Chantilly kind of puts a kink in it because I was like, Westwoods, Briarfield. I mean,
both work well, actually.
Both work pretty well, but then you have Chantilly, and you're just like, well, Westfield.
Westzilly.
Westzilly.
Shanchfield Woods. We'll figure something out. Quick play in front, and that's a tic-tac-toe goal. 9 seconds into this second period, it's 7-1.
I guess the next thing, since it's 3, you gotta look, just put all the letters out and see what kind of new words you can come up with.
Look, I'll let Google work that out.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be me, that's for sure.
I'm not good at anagrams.
Spelling and me don't mix. We all know this.
Do we all? I know this.
Well, our listeners at home now do.
Oh, well, that's true. Down by the net, Battlefield with possession. On the near side, to Grugovich. I'm probably butchering that name. Grugovich, because it's Grgu.
I think that went in.
Oh, that's what I get for looking at my roster. 14:26 left in the second, and yeah, they're all coming back to the center ice face-off dot, so that's 8-1.
I wonder when you decide that Dolan needs a break. Just kind of change things up.
Well, I mean, you know, it's the first game. It's spring league, and all these goalies are paying, you know?
Oh, so, I get that. It's just one of those things, you know, at some point when you let in so many X number of goals, I mean, I'm not a goalie, but just I'd be like mentally like, you know, like Patrick Waugh when he wanted to be pulled from that game in Montreal and they wouldn't pull him, and then he's like, I'm done.
I don't think Dolan's the kind of guy who wants to be pulled unless something's really wrong. He strikes me as someone who wants to play the game regardless. So then that says something about heart. Speaking of heart, Dugan battling for it on the far side. That kid never quits. On the far side, it goes for Tyler Shappy round behind for Balog. On the near side, played off for Grayson Cantarella. Cantarella from the near side boards. Down low for Shappy. Put it in front, trying to slap it out of the air. Cantarella couldn't connect. Quick shot save made though. I'd forgotten how much I hated the sight lines in this place. Camera does well. I don't.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of in front of you, so that makes it.
I need a step ladder.
Grow a couple inches.
Then I'd probably fall off. That'd be my luck.
They got the step ladders where you just don't go up to the top step.
You underestimate my abilities.
We'll get you one of the podiums that marching bands use for the conductors.
Ooh,
they have
okay.
railings. They have railings for those. I never fell off mine.
Despite all my efforts.
I'm sure there was a couple people that wanted me to fall off.
Back around it goes, over on that far side. I don't have a number for 7. He's not on the roster. So we'll see if we catch your name. Or maybe, no, it looks like it's just a 7.
No.
Landum?
Landum.
Okay. Back over to this near side. Oh, a big blindside hit there on Dysart by Lanham. Not going to get a call on that. Near side it goes. Miller. Long toss ahead for Kimmel. He's not going to connect, but Kimmel is chasing after. They're going to wave off the icing for that. Fake down over the far side. Kept in, though. Ice Dogs on the march. But turnover in front and picked back the other way. 11:55 left here in the second. 8-1 Battlefield. A rough start, but the effort's there. It just takes some time. Back along this near side. Chopra. Neil Chopra, who is likely playing out. He's listed as a goaltender here. One of our Briar Woods players. Yeah, I think he might be wearing a goalie cut practice jersey. Back in front. Look, quick shot, save made. Doley hangs on there.
Doley?
I said Dolan. Did I get that M fully out there?
No, it sounded like Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly's fine.
I thought it was like, oh, you're coming up with nicknames now.
I could work on it.
Don't quit your day job.
Brown behind the net. Taken away there by Peyton Ramos. Down low it goes for Gruevich. Back in front. Ice Dogs take it away. Over to that far side for Gallagher. Taking right back. But stepping in there is Jay Rennison. Rennison over to Vats. Vats had the puck taken away from him outside his own blue line. Back the other way now. Brown behind the net. Up top for Flint. Takes the shot. It deflects multiple times on the way in. Vats back the other way. Rennison. Rennison takes that shot. Sails just a bit wide. Chasing it down now is Brady Gallagher. Ten minutes to play here in the second. Down low, Rennison. Trying to get to it back behind the net, but it's taken away by Battlefield. The long toss goes off the skate of Dolan. Now he has to chase after it. Back to Dolan. We don't know if there's a relation there. I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't know that for sure. Long way ahead. Dugan will negate the icing call. He beats it. Looking for an opportunity. Lots of players coming around him, and nowhere for him to send it. Ballard. Outside, quick shot. It deflects it up into the banners. And you want to get it out of play. They really get it out of play.
No, it hit the light first, and then that rolled along the light and then hit the banner. Like, it was pretty impressive, like mousetrap-ish, kind of.
It's the zany action, the crazy contraption, the fun is catching. It's NVSHL Spring League Hockey. Back along the near side it goes. Dugan off the face-off win. Pitchfork, the puck poke checked away. Dolan. Quick shot, save made by Dolan. 9:18 left here in the second. 8-1 Battlefield. Shots read 22-4 in favor of the Bobcats.
I feel like there should be a couple more.
On which side?
For our Westfield combined.
Back in front. Ballard drops to his feet, takes a shot, it sails wide. Near side it goes for Cantarella. Sticks, sails up in the air and lands on Alex Bergley's head. Poor kid. Might have been a slash there. Just saying.
Maybe.
Sticks don't usually just go flying, but yeah, I'm not a doctor.
Or a physicist.
Maybe it was aliens. Back behind it goes. Hale. Back behind, right in front. Unable to make the connection was Bennick. In front, quick shot. Sheppy unable to make that connection either. Long toss. Negated. And now chasing after it is Andrew Painter. They're going to whistle it on a high stick, not the icing. Easy there.
Choked on my own saliva there. So what? Chantilly is the Chargers, and Briarwoods are the Bears.
No, I don't think that, but I did not look that up. Have we ever played Briarwoods? Well, you're on play-by-play while I figure this out.
Okay, so I can't see things from here with the camera. Pass up to the center to Flint, who lost it around the red line. Big hit by Westfield and cleared down. We're going to get we're probably going to get the icing there on your Westfield combined team. That puck, I believe, was cleared down by Chopra. Puck comes all the way back down into the combined Westfield zone.
They are the Briarwoods Falcons, if Wikipedia is to be believed.
I guess it's a falcon on their jersey. I just can't tell from it. It's a falcon head from here. Okay. It looks like North Carolina but backwards from here.
Interesting.
Shot save made by Westfield. Chopra tries to clear it around but doesn't make it all the way. Battlefield does have it for a moment, and then it's cleared out of the zone. Puck dumped in by Flint down into the Westfield.
Yeah, they're the Falcons.
They're the Falcons?
They're the Falcons.
Okay. Wagner's trying to keep it in the blue line, and he does. Dumps it down.
The trick is when you don't know a name is to say the team.
Yeah, but I'm trying to have the names. And I just can't see my sheet and the front through the tripod. I just don't have extra.
Well, you see, the tripod is opaque. You're not going to see anything through it.
I know. This whole triple multitasking is. So Falcons, Chargers, and Bulldogs.
Yeah, good. Well, Ice Dogs technically.
Ice Dogs.
Face-off won by Battlefield. Dangles, quick shot, save made, the rebound, and it'll skitter in. There were two Dolans in the crease there. Neither one could get a handle on it.
And both of them kind of cancel each other out, so it just kind of sputtered in with its own momentum and carried itself in. Not enough snow around that crease. And it's 9-1 in favor of Battlefield with 6:30 left in the second.
Face-off, one back into Westfield zone. Quick shot save made Dolan. He hangs on. Face-off won by Westfield. Played over on that far side, up and out of the zone. Vots trying to get back to it. As is, who is that? I believe that's Renison. We're going to find out just how much emphasis that Y gets in his name. Renison. Should have went over that before the game, but clearly we had issues. Well, and then we had problems with the equipment, too.
Well, also because of current conditions, players only get to get into the rink so early. Your warm-ups are shortened. They don't have as much time as they usually do to possibly take care of all that stuff.
Yeah. Quick play in front. Taken away by Battlefield over the far side. Jagels was going to tee it up, decides against it when his own player was right in front of him. Played back through right on the near side. Oh, the player's right in front, not pulling the trigger. They're waiting for that exact shot they want. Gruvich. Cleared up and out deep into Battlefield territory. It's going to be an icing call with 5:03 left here in the second. 9-1 your score in favor of Battlefield. Charging Falcon Dogs.
Charging Falcon Dogs.
I mean, they're
charging Ice Falcons.
Yeah, but they just kind of take out the whole dog end of it. Bull Falcons, I don't think is a thing either. That quick shot, save made. Rebound picked up. Dolan doesn't know that it's. There he goes. All right, save's made. Round behind the net. Battlefield still with it. To Flint on the far side. The Westfield defense helping them out a little bit, solidifying just a bit. It takes some time to get back in that headspace. Kimmel over to Chopra. Down behind it goes to the near side. Cantarella. Ball on the outside, surveys his options, takes a shot himself, deflected in. I think it was more of a pass, but the shot deflected on the way in. That was Tyler Shappy with that goal. That makes it 10-1. 4:19 left here in the second.
And for Battlefield, is that Daggett down there?
Yes.
Just kind of sitting there. He has not seen that much action today with only 4 shots.
I mean, sometimes that's the toughest place to be. As a goalie, you get cold, you're not used to it, you get complacent. That's part of why Ken Dryden is considered to be such a great goaltender. He had an amazing team in front of him, but he'd go minutes and minutes between shots, then have to make incredible saves.
And then you have the opposite. I'll wait here a second. If you remember, I think it was 2011 when Halak was with Montreal.
Oh, yeah. That comes back the other way. Quick shot in front. Save made. Flynn on that shot.
And it was a statistic that if he faced less than 20 shots, he won the game. Like, he was good when he faced less. If he would fire too much.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was like over 40 shots.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. If he had more than 20 shots, he was almost impossible. But if he did less,
I'd like to face only 20 shots in an NHL game. I mean, I think I'd have a shot.
You have to be on skates.
Well, you know.
That's kind of a big deal.
I mean, I could stand there enough. Back the other way it goes. Miller chasing after, not going to get there in time. Played off, but intercepted by Dietz. Dietz into the zone. Quick shot. It's off of the skate and into the near side corner. Round behind the net. Over on that far side. Charging ahead. Over that backhand right in front. Deflected. And it's back the other way for the Ice Dogs. Renison sends it wide. Far side. Bergley chasing it down. Kicks it out into the corner, but it's taken away by the Bobcats. 2:20 left here in the second. 10-1 your score in favor of Battlefield. Ramos looks right in front. Bouncing puck. Pitchforked away by Westfield. Near side corner. Jagels will stop it from the near point. Shot will be deflected along these near side boards. Cleared up and away again. Jagels will have to chase after it. Minute 45 left here in the second. Renison unable to hang on. Quick play up ahead for Votts. Votts will have his pocket picked. It's back the other way now for the Bobcats. Renison steals it away. Can't get any separation though. Jagels back at his own blue line. Minute 10 left here in the second. And we're going to have an icing call.
1:08 left in the second. Shots at 31-4 in favor of Battlefield. That 4 has been there for quite some time.
Yeah, they've had some opportunities. I don't think any of those shots actually went on net, deflected on the way in or simply wide. Face-off won by the Ice Dogs. Hale looking to tee it up. Will go across. Quick shot. Good shot. Good effort there. Painter on that one. Like the setup. Like the pass-first mentality on that as well. We're at 56 seconds left here in the second. Ice Dogs with it, deep in enemy territory. Dugan trying to battle his way through an entire team. Near side it goes. Hale. Played in front. No connection made there on the far side. Shappy will pick it up. Sends it to the far point. Teed up. Sails wide, long side in the area, and it goes right off the side of the cage. Opportunities coming from Grayson Cantarella. Right in front, Dolan slapping it away, trying to get the heat out of that hot kitchen. Nothing doing it. It's back in the back of the net, and that's a 10-goal difference.
And that's it.
17 seconds away from 2 full periods of hockey. That's the mercy rule.
I was wondering, like, maybe, for spring league, just maybe do like a non-stop clock. Like, let them still play.
That
Maybe.
would've- yeah, no, I agree with you on that actually. Just to get the reps in, use the ice time.
Right. I mean, you spend a lot of money on ice time. It's not cheap.
I wonder if they're not doing something like that.
I mean, I guess maybe if both coaches agree, right? I want to make a comment for Dugan's stick handling has been super impressive. Just keeping it away from Battlefield today. Like, he's been working on those skills. I have been impressed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He has been trying to take on the whole team this whole game, and he's had some success.
Okay, we're back here, folks.
All right, well, good.
Maybe finish the period off?
I'm sure it's a little more than that. Seems silly. But, yeah, the mercy rule is 10 goal difference, and maybe that's what it'll be in the books, but makes you wonder. Here's what are we doing?
I mean, we're close enough we can scream and say, hey.
Coach, what are you doing? I mean, the whole point of spring league is development, right? I mean, this isn't the same standings kind of thing.
He just gave him the signal. They're going
to
run the clock.
Why not?
I mean, what's the difference for 10 more or 15 more minutes? I mean,
right, play some hockey.
Yeah, we're here. We got nothing else to do. We're not outdoor. I mean, it's nice outside, but we're not outdoorsy. So, plus it's kind of humid already for April.
It's beautiful out there. What are you talking?
It was a little humid. Interesting thing, I just thought of this. One of the students, he has one of those like masks that the pros use. It's like see-through. I don't understand how that works.
What do you mean masks that he sees through?
It's a see-through mask. Like, you can see his nose and mouth, but it's a full mask. Like, it's a special type of fabric on it that still produces the job of mask, but you can see through it.
I mean, I've seen the ones with the windows on them.
No,
it's not that.
It's literally a regular mask. I'll have to show you later. It's weird,
okay.
and I was told that a lot of professional athletes are using those.
I mean, I was going to say, because I know reading lips is not a thing when you have the mask on, and that's been a difficulty for me, and I'm not that hard of hearing, it's so. I know that's actually been an issue when it comes to accommodations and ADA kind of thing.
Well, yeah, the people that are hard of hearing,
right?
And that's why you get the plastic masks.
But those are so poorly done with. Yeah, they're just hot. They're very hot.
They don't
they're
breathe.
Not popular.
Yeah, they can't breathe. They're just plastic.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's an ongoing issue. So you have to show me what this big thing is. What is the big to do? Back on the near side, Miller. Quick shot, sails wide, but a good effort nonetheless. Far side it goes. Well, there's a 10-goal differential, and we think it's going to be a run clock, but we don't really know that until there's a whistle. Back through, quick shot, they score. There's our whistle. Clock keeps ticking. Yes, that's what they're going to play 15 minutes of hockey, and just make the most of the ice time, right? Develop. Get these 8th graders some reps, get them some ice time. This is where you get deep in the bench and be like, hey, make something happen out there.
I'm kind of wondering if they eventually will switch goalies, maybe just to get the Briars. I don't know. Where am I?
Well, I sure think that Neil Chopra is in that practice jersey because it says Chopra on the back. But Daniel Zakula is allegedly over there. We have another Briarwoods goalie in a Briarwoods sweater, which makes me wonder who's in the Chopra practice jersey. But these are things that we're not privy to. It happens.
Did I lose my other roster?
I believe it. Or you tried to look through. Maybe if you look through the tripod, you'll find it. Back up for Garrett Zekin. Up and out finally of the Westfield zone. Quick shot, sails wide from Jay Rennison. Back the other way it goes for Flint. Flint on that outside, plays up to the far point. Sends it down around the boards. Back along this near side. With it still is Battlefield. Drops it off to Flint at the point. Kimmel and who is that? That's Hale playing defense on that. Gets the puck away, a little help from Renison. Zekin sends it cross ice, far side for Grugovic. Are we looking for the quick play in front? I thought they were going for the lacrosse goal and trying to lift that puck, and no, they just found someone in front that was not covered. And they'll just increase that lead.
You have it, that's why. You have 2.
Well, why'd you put it with mine?
Blaming me and the tripod, and I was after you all along.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying I blame you.
I have a sign in my classroom that says that.
Do you really?
I do. Some kid gave it to me.
Nice. I feel like I should get royalties on that. Now all on the near side. Miller. We get away from Balog. Balog in front. Quick play through. Balog gets it again. Quick shot. Save made Dolan.
Yeah, it's sitting on the little ledge of the TV. It's right there so they can see it.
Nice.
Waiting for someone to complain about it, but...
Yeah, you know. And then they'll blame you.
I was like, I'm not blaming them. I just said it's their fault.
No, that's the opposite. Anyways, Painter hands it off for Hale, and now Dugan. Dugan trying to work his way through the field. Dugan, I feel, has been watching Jaromir Jagr just a little bit too much. Some of that young Jagr action. Quick shot sails wide on the good defensive play of Painter. Near side it goes up for Bennick.
What are you talking about? Jagr's still playing in the Czech. I think he owns the team. You still can see him play.
And he still probably has wicked dangles. I'm not going to lie.
He probably does better than some of the pros right now in the NHL.
Yeah, probably could.
He
was still putting up numbers when he was in Florida. Who would have thought?
He's what, 45 now?
He's like 1,005. And still playing great. Quick play right in front. Bouncing puck. Saves made Dolan. Back the other way now, Dugan. Dugan. Dipsy Doodles back around to this near side. Lofts a slow ball. It's just a bit wide. Back through to center. Back it goes for the person in the Chopra sweater, who may or may not be a Chopra.
The player formerly known as Chopra?
I mean, well, we don't know that they were known that. They're just wearing that label. On the far side it goes. Round behind the defense, trying to play it right in front, and it's going to be deflected back behind the net. Now it's right in front of the net. Shot sails wide. Far side it goes for Flint. Bouncing puck right behind. Up top for Jagels. Jagels take the shot. It hit off something on the way in and up and out of play. We're at 9:23 left here in the third. Clock ticking away. 13-1 your score. Battlefield won this one, but it's Spring League.
I was going to say, what if Westfield combined scores a couple goals and he goes below 10? Do we stop the clock again?
But I've seen that, and no, the answer is you don't do that. I'm just saying, what if they win? What if Westfield actually pulls the greatest comeback? They score 2 touchdowns to win this one. Does it count for where they should have cut it off at the mercy rule, or do they take the actual score?
Ooh.
Back along this near side. I'm saying there's still hope. Jagels.
Are you trying to say Battlefield is the Atlanta Falcons?
Maybe. Quick shot, blocker save made Dolan. But Briar Woods is the Falcons. Back through it goes. Ahead for Gorovic. Up near side for Jagels. Hale. Played in front. Stop made. Up top for Jagels again. Lots of pressure on him for Bergley. 8 minutes left here in this third period. Looking for the one-timer was Grugovic, and it's not going to connect. Back behind the net it goes for Peyton Ramos. Over the far side, played up and out. Icing call coming.
And just to let you folks at home know that was not a power play, even though it looked like a power play. It's just Battlefield was having some great zone presence.
Well, and when you look at 8th graders, you know, it takes, you got to build up that stamina. It takes time, and you know, we're asking a lot out of kids who are still in middle school, playing against the high school team. You know, I remember, you know, playing football and playing against some teams much better than us. But sometimes you just get outplayed, and there's not much you can do. But, you know, there's these moments, quick play in front, and then there's another goal.
And actually, someone pointed this out to me, you know, as we're teachers, you know, with everything that's going on, these players just, you know, mentality, their growth, what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea what the word you're looking for is.
Maturity.
Don't have that.
You know, when everything paused last year, you know, they're kind of still there. Like, they haven't really. And that goes along with stamina, growth, you know, working on skills and stuff, and just having the maturity to put all that extra time into improving.
Because you know, this year has been completely different from everything else they've ever experienced.
Yeah, well, for everyone.
Ballard, quick shot, save made Dolan. It's still in that glove, and he's going to hang on to it. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you just get outplayed, and the question becomes, you know, what kind of player are you at that point? Do you have the poise to keep playing, to give your all the entire time, to not give up, and to have the sportsmanship of, you know, you're not gonna get petty, you're not gonna take cheap shots, you're gonna play the game and finish it right. And I think that means just as much for the growth of a program as wins.
You mean never surrender?
Indeed, I would say that. Never, 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 never surrender. Or you could go with the Corey Hart version, but I'm not going to belt that for royalty's sake. Back on the outside. Nope, stop behind the net. Far side it goes. Miller gets to it. Plays back down low. From behind the net, Wayne Gretzky's office works the Battlefield team. Over the far side corner, plays in front, trying to slap that in on the one-time effort from the doorstep. No connection there for Cantarella. Played in front again. It's off of a couple of skates. Puck still loose. Looks like a rugby scrum in front of the net. 5 minutes remain here in this third period running clock. Miller chases it down. Gets there. Tries to put it in front himself, but the angle just not quite right. Cantarella on that far side. Centering effort nearly taken away by the Ice Dogs. There it is. Jason Miller going to grab that. Long that near side. Kimmel digging for it. Back on the near side. Ballard. Hold your breath, Phil. Hold your breath.
It doesn't work.
Back through right in front. Quick shot save made Dolan.
And actually, those are all missed. Nothing's been scientifically proven to really do any of that.
You haven't been scientifically proven to do anything. Far side. Got you there, huh?
I have 2 degrees. That's proof. I did something.
Miller to Dugan. Couldn't connect. A stick lift at the last second. Miller again. Plays it in front. No one on the doorstep. Dicer trying to get there. He was held up on the way in. Far side. Played in front. Quick shot. Save made. Saves made there. Flint from point blank. All the time in the world. Dolan did a good job there.
He did?
3:23 left here in the third. 14-1 your score.
Can I just say,
No.
I'm going to show the people at home,
No.
there's Wisdom Teeth board ad down here on the left. Just ironic that's all chipped away from hits and stuff and teeth and hockey. It's kind of funny.
I don't get it.
Well, that's because you never played hockey.
I played deck hockey.
Yeah.
I was roller technically. I just wasn't on skates. Jagels, near side. Zekin along the outside. surveys his options. They keep looking like they want to lift it over. Someone's going to try it. Round the near side. Near side for Jagels. Bouncing pucks and up and away. Daggett will make the save and steer it aside very carefully. Played up ahead for Jagels. 2:15 left here in the third. Round behind. Yeah, he was looking to lift that onto his stick. They're trying. They want that lacrosse-style goal. First done, was it Michigan, Minnesota? It was against, it was by Michigan, I know that.
And there's a Carolina Hurricane player that's done, I think, twice.
Yeah, there's been a handful since. That first one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are. They're totally trying it.
I mean, this is what you're going to do.
Long that outside and plays back down low. 90 seconds left here in this game. Grugovich basically trying to play keep away at this point. Good effort there by Connor Dietz. Ahead for Painter. Try to play it back, trying to get something going here with a minute to go. Stopped off by Chopra, near side for Painter. Painter looks it in front. Oh, they just barely missed. Dennis Renison really wants that chance at it. And now we might have another one. Looks, trying to get that pass over to Painter just a bit too far. The play in front drops to Chopra. 39 seconds left, back the other way for Ballard. Tees it up, save made. Dolan won't stay in that glove. Rebound bounces back behind the net. 30 seconds remain. Ahead for Jung. Near side for Ballard. Quick play in front, save made, hung on to. With 15 seconds left, I don't know if they're going to get that face-off. I feel like they might just call it. Yeah, they're going to just let the clock run out. Well, with a 14-1 final score and the third period of that, a run clock, you can't say it's a good game. But with that many 8th graders coming out in their first contest, 3 teams put together. I don't know that they've had opportunities to practice. 14 months since their last game. And they kept their heads on straight, and they played it fair, and I'm proud of these Ice Dogs for finishing it out right.
Yeah, and, we said 14 months, and they played with Tuscarora, so it's not even they're playing with the same players.
Right.
And how many, you said 8th graders?
I think I'm just doing a quick mental count if you want to go through yourself, you're welcome to.
So then hockey is a game where you have to be able to know the players, know their tendencies, be able to line up and.
You got a gel, yeah?
Yeah, the gel. There you go. And it's going to take time, but this, Spring League's an excellent time to do it. So then when we come back in the fall, we can.
It's all about building the program and recruiting players as much as possible.
That's right. It's building season.
That's right. That's right. We're building this season. We're building up so we can have a proper team in the fall, and that's the goal. Right, these games, these scores don't actually matter.
No, and it's just experience, and
it's the right thing to do, right? And again, they played their hearts out, they played to the end, and that's what really matters. Mm-hmm. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you for joining us on the Cross Ice feed. He's Philip Prevost. I'm John Baranowski. We'll catch you next time.